Hello everyone! We have received a lot of new information about natlan characters, and the things that were shared via Team U and PTL are very foggy. So let's talk about it and make it all clear. However, keep in mind that all the information shared are subject to change in the future. Starting with Kinich, I'm sure you all saw a pixel flying bird alongside Kinich in the latest trailer. Its name is Aja, and that bird and Kinich are apparently together, including their idle animation and voice lines. They are like Guoba and Xiangling, but Aja can speak like Fischl's Oz. One more thing, they mentioned that the weapon Kinich was holding in the teaser was a transformed weapon, not an actual one. Moving on, they shared some information about the rarity of the upcoming characters. Keep in mind that the source of this information has no track record, so it's heavily subject to change. According to the info, Chaska will be a 5-star unit, whereas Citlali, Iansan, and Oraron will be 4 stars. Moving on to Xbalanque. According to the source, Xbalanque has a tanned, tall male playable model, and he will not appear directly in the main story of natlan in 5.0. They also said that Kinich's pet Aja respects Xbalanque a lot. Moving on to the info shared by Uncle K and Leakflow. I don't know whether this info is true or not, but here's a spoiler warning in case it turns out to be true. According to them, Columbina is a Seelie. This info contradicts the info we got a few weeks ago from a reliable source, where they claimed that Columbina is not a Seelie, and she belongs to a completely different race. Moving to her constellation's shape, they said that the design of her constellation is inspired by a dove, which symbolizes peace. It represents a Seelie guiding human development, but fell into fate for some reason. They also said that Columbina was the first singer. Now, we did hear her sing in the Winter Night Lazos trailer, so this info might be true. Moving on to the Pyro Archon's role, they said that her specific role is to provide continuous off-field pyro application without cost. Her potential is highly rated, and she's considered a must-pull character. Although they have downplayed her to avoid hype, her data is very promising. They further said that she has on-field abilities, but mainly functions off-field at low constellation. She can enhance both survivability and your attack with potential additional buffs. However, the buffs might have conditions, and getting her C1 or C2 will be important. Lastly, about Capitano. They said that there's no news about him appearing on the natlan banners, but he surpasses human limits and no longer relies on the elemental power granted by the gods. So technically, he doesn't have a vision.